The purpose of the tribulation is for the salvation of the Jewish nation. That's the 70th week of Daniel, the time of Jacob's trouble. Who's Jacob? AKA Israel. So this is when Jesus says that it's going to be tribulation, a great tribulation, the likes of which the world has never before seen, nor will ever see again. And of those days, he says that during that time, were it not for the days being shortened, no flesh, no human being would be able to survive. Survive what? Survive the genocide.
The good news of the gospel is the rapture. That's the good news. Well, what do you mean? We're going to be one with the Lord for all eternity. Isn't that good news? Or is just the good news I became a Christian down here on this earth and I got to struggle with sin every day. I got to fight off my sin nature. I got to try to walk in the Spirit. I got to drudge through life. I got to go to work. I got to do this. That's not the good news. The good news is being like the Lord, being one with the Father and the Son. The rapture is the good news. The dead in Christ didn't get their body yet. They get it at the same time we do. God made this perfect. So everybody has it at the same time, the same birth. Jesus said, unless you're born again, you cannot see the kingdom of heaven. This is the ultimate spiritual kingdom of heaven, in the new heaven, in the new earth, one with the Lord, Ephesians 3:19. We will be dwelled with the fullness of God.
He is our hope. And we remember, man, our citizenship is in heaven. So and also remember this, everyone, we're running a race. Jen, I've used this analogy several times, that the Apostle Paul, he used running the race as an analogy in the Christian race. And I said, if you look at the Olympics, when the people are making the final turn and they see the finish line, none of them quit. Even the one who's in last place is running harder than he ever did before in the whole race. Every single one of them is, and that's how it is right now, folks. We can see the finish line. You don't pull up a chair. You don't quit. You're faithful to the Lord. You run as if you're going to get the prize. And so, folks, we can see the finish line.
We can.
These signs are everywhere.
How do we share the gospel now? You just share it now. You tell them about the rapture. Get people interested. Jesus is about to snatch us away. We're going to disappear. People will say, what? What's that about? That sounds like a fantasy. That sounds like a fairy tale. And then you witness to them.